Okay, now let us move to the next one. So this is direction for 16 to 20 question. Now what are the directions? Choose the correct meaning for each of the foreign language words. Now, here we are given some foreign language words and phrases, and we have to look for the correct answer of that particular phrase. Okay, so there are some foreign language words. It means we have some words which are not English words, they are foreign language words, and we have to look for the correct meaning of that particular phrase or word. Okay, now this is question number 16, that is uh, inter vivos. Now, what is the meaning of inter vivos? Friends, inter vivos is a Latin term. It means this is a Latin phrase. Uh, it means while alive. It means an agreement which is made when the person is alive, or any decision that he has taken when he was alive. Now, let us see. This is actually a word used in property law. Okay, so property law, the existence of a person that matters a lot, and inter vivos is related to while alive. It means when a person is still alive, or the decisions taken by him when he was alive, and this is in actually a property law. Now let us see the options. A transaction made for obtaining a legacy, an agreement to promote the welfare of one's country, a transaction made between living people, an agreement between warring nations. As I told you, that it is for while alive, therefore C will be the correct answer. So the answer is C, that is a transaction made between living people. It means the decision. Yes, so according to this, a transaction made between living people, that is C, is absolutely correct. Now let us move to the next question. Next phrase is quantum remifactors. Again, this quantum remifactors is a Latin phrase. So this is also a Latin phrase. Okay, Latin is a Greek language, so Latin phrase. Okay, this is also a Latin phrase, and this means a loss suffered by any people. Okay, sorry, any person. Now let us see the options. The amount of damages suffered, the quality of goods supplied, the amount of relief given for damages caused, or the weightage given to someone's suggestion. Of course, as we know well that quantum remifactors is the loss suffered or the amount of damage suffered. So according to this, A is the correct answer. That is the amount of damages suffered. Now let us move to the next one. The next question and the next phrase is malice. Malice is again, this is again a Latin phrase, and this means something harmful. Okay, now let us see the options. So the options are mass, harmless, harmful, comforting. As we know well that malice means harmful, according to this, C will be the correct answer, that is harmful. Now let us move to the next one. Next is Volvo. Now, you must have heard about the word Volvo in the means of transportation. That is Volvo bus, Volvo uh, car, that like. Okay. Now, what is actually Volvo means? Volvo means eye roll. Okay. What is it? Actually, Volvo is a Latin verb which is derived from the word volvere. Okay, which is derived from the word volvere. Okay. So this means comfort became a registered trademark in 1911. So this became a registered trademark in 1911. This is registered trademark. Okay. And after branding executives, after that it became the word Volvo. So that means eye roll or something comforting. Okay, so according to this, A is the correct answer, that is eye roll. Now let us move to the next one. This is carrot. Carrot is again a Latin phrase that means to pretense. It means when something is something else but pretend to be something else. Series, charter, pretense, or a spate. Of course, it is pretense. So according to this, C is the correct answer, that is pretense. Okay, this means something an act or event that is clearly false. something, any act or event that is clearly false, that is carrot. Okay, so it is pretense, when someone pretends to be something else where he is not. Okay, so these are the meanings of these phrases. Now let us move to the next one. Now we have done these questions, so these are directions for the questions. It means the questions that we are going to do now. Choose the correctly spelled words in the questions from 21 to 25 to fill in the blanks. It means we have fill in the blanks. We have to look for that particular word which spelling of which is correct. Okay, it means 4 options will be given to us, or the same word but the spellings are incorrect. Okay, and only one of them is the correct spelling of that particular word which we have to look for, and that will be the correct answer of, or that will be the correct option of the answer. So the first, that is 21st question, is Malti Ahuja is making a sincere effort to pay off her. Now, pay off her what? Creditor. Obviously, pay off her credit, or you can say creditor. Pay off means to pay all the amount. Okay. Creditor is a person from whom we have bought the commodities on credit. Okay. So creditor, the correct spelling of creditor is actually creditor. It is credit plus or. Credit plus or. So creditor. So the correct spelling is D, that is creditor. Okay. So the correct sentence is Malti Ahuja is making a sincere effort to pay off her creditor. Okay. Now let us move to the next sentence. It is our responsibility to leave a green and clean word for our descendants. Descendants mean people who will come after us. Now the correct spelling of descendants is descent plus ends. So it should be DESCEN So according to this, C will be the correct answer, that is DESCEN. Now what is the spelling of descending? DESCEN. D. Okay, after this ANTS. So descendants, DESCENDANTS. If we talk about the first one, it is not containing, it is E, not A. In the second, S is missing. In the last one, it is descendant ends, which is not correct. So here C is the correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. The patient's death was the result of sheer dash on the part of the surgeon. Now, obviously, sheer negligence, and the spelling of negligence is where the word negligent, it is negligent plus ence. It means where we have removed this ent and we have written ence. Now, let us see. negli GIENCE, no, negligence. NEGLIGENCE, NEGLIGENNCE, which is not correct. NEGLEGENCE, whereas we need I. So here, according to this, B is the correct answer, where it is NEGLIGENCE. So this is the correct spelling. So B is the correct answer. Okay. Now let us move to the next one. The scientist's biography is a blatant dash of facts. So blatant misrepresentation. Misrepresentation means miss, then represent, and Asian, TATION. Okay, so these are 3 word compilation. So in first one, MISREPRESENTATION. MISPREZ, which is not correct. MISREPRESENTE, which is not correct. MISREPRI, which is not correct. So according to this, A is the correct answer. So A is the correct answer, that is misrepresentation of fact. Okay. And this word blatant, this means clear or obvious. Okay, clear or obvious. So the meaning of the sentence will be the scientist's biography. It means the biography of the scientist is a blatant, means clear or obvious misrepresentation of facts. Okay, so this will be the correct sentence. Now let us move to the next one. So this is 25. It was a dash to work with these scientists. So privilege means benefit. So the spelling of privileges privilege, prev, no, pre, not, it says privilege. So according to this, D is the correct answer, that is privilege. This is the correct spelling of privilege. Okay, so it was a privilege. Privilege means benefit to work with these scientists. Now again, for 26 to 30, we have again given some directions. This is fill in the blank with the correct options. It means we have to fill the blanks with the correct option, or we will be given 4 options in each and every question, for each and every sentence, for each and every blank, and we have to look for the correct option that is suitable to fill in that particular blank to complete the sentence meaningfully. Now this is question number 26. Son dash research the company before you apply for the job. Now, as you can see, 4 options are given over here, but these 4 are not actually the sentences. These are actually the idioms. So first of all, we should know the meanings of these idioms. Only after that we can analyze that which idiom is correct to be filled in this blank. So son dash research the company before you apply the job. It means this there is a person who is telling to his son, sorry, who is telling his son just to have patience, uh, to keep patience. Why so? First of all, you need to research the company. It means you have to look upon the company before you apply for the job. It means you have to uh, investigate about that company in which you are applying for the job, whether that company is correct for you or not. Okay, so here the questions, options are build castles in the air. Build castles in the air means when someone pretend to, or someone just imagine some good things are happening, but they are just in actually building the castles in the air. It means doing something, but not actually, they are only in imagination. Hit the ceiling. Hit the ceiling refers to, hit the ceiling means to become angry. Okay, hit the ceiling means to become angry. After that, get off on the wrong foot. It means to do something, to make a bad shot at something. It means to make a bad thing of something. Hold your horses means keep patience, have patience, or go slowly. Have patience or go slowly. So, according to the situation, this phrase, the last one, D phrase, is absolutely correct. Okay, that is, son, hold your horses. It means have patience or go slowly. Research the company before you apply for this job. So, according to this, D will be the correct answer or correct idiom to be filled in this particular blank. Okay, now let us move to the next one. Next is please dash. This is not the time to get anxious. So the options are pull yourself together. It means to control emotions. Pull yourself together means control emotions. Okay. And pass the buck. Bark up the wrong tree means to make wrong choice. To make a wrong choice. Uh, go on a wild goose chase. It means uh, act in vain. It means when you do something which is not useful. Okay, not useful. But here it is given, please dash, this is not the time to get anxious. It means this is not the time to get worried. Pass the buck mean, pass the buck mean to refuse. Okay, so according to this, the correct answer should be, of course, it should be uh, A, that is pull yourself together. Please pull yourself together. It means please control your emotions. This is not the time to get anxious. So, according to this, A is the correct answer. Okay, so A is the correct answer. Now, let us move to the next one. In our company, we don't accept such carelessly done work. So far, so good. Get your act together. Get your act together means to do something in an effective manner. To do something in an effective manner. Okay, in an effective manner or efficient manner or effectively. Okay. And the third one is we will cross the bridge when we come to it. It means when we face the situation, we'll do act according to it. Okay. We will do it when we face it. We will do it when we face it. Okay. Now the last one, your guess is as good as mine. It means we both do not have knowledge. We both do not have adequate knowledge of something. um, it means we both are naive. Okay. So knowledge, it means we do not know what is being discussed over there. So far so good is actually which is not uh, that is not also the phrase of this. In our company we don't accept such carelessly done work. Okay. So here may be possible there is a manager or the boss, he's just warning the employees that in his company he does not expect, or he will not accept such carelessly done work. So all the employees, they need to do the work efficiently or effectively. So according to this, B should be the correct answer. So here B is the correct answer, that is get your act together. It means he's just instructing them or warning them to get their selves act together. Sorry, get themselves act together. I'm really very sorry. Get themselves act together. Okay. It means they need to do everything in an effective manner. Okay. So here this is in an effective manner. Okay. So this is B. B is the correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. I can't work on this assignment anymore. I think I have. Again, we have options: broken the ice, added insult to injury, chewed cud, bitten off more than I chew. Now, bitten off more than I chew means to do something very difficult, or to do too difficult task. Okay. So according to the situation, the correct answer should be D. The meaning of the other phrases are, first of all, we have broken the ice. It means to make the people relax. To make the people relax means by saying something or by anything to make the people relax. At the first meeting, add insult to injury. It means when some person says something bad to that particular person who is already in a bad situation. Okay. Chewed cud is also not the correct phrase to be used over here. Chewed cud means to think slowly and carefully. Okay. To think slowly. You can say to think slowly and carefully about something when we are lost in uh, thinking something. Okay. To think slowly and carefully about something. Okay. So according to this situation, according to this sentence, D is actually the correct answer. I can't work on this assignment anymore. I think I have bitten off more than I chew. It means I think I have done something which is very difficult or too difficult. So bitten off more than I chew is the correct answer. I hope you understood this phrase as well. Now let us move to the next one. This is 30th question. I'm a historian. I'm a dash in the seminar on robots. Obviously, the person is a historian and the seminar is about robots. So let us see. Drop in the bucket. Drop in the bucket means few or less. It means something which is negligible. Okay. Something which is negligible. Or the second one is fish out of water. It means who is not for that, who is not made for that situation. Fly in the ointment. It means when there is a person uh, who is just like who is just like a fly, which is not required over there. Okay. Fly in the ointment means when a person who just make the situation worse. Okay. A person or a thing that makes the situation worse, that makes the situation worse, which could be enjoyable. Situation worse, which could be enjoyable, which could be otherwise enjoyable. It means something which was going smoothly, but there is a person or a thing occurred which made the situation worse. Okay, be enjoyable. And fish out of water means of no use over there. And the last one is fly on the wall means when someone wants to be there secretly, wants to be there secretly. It means he want to listen everything, he wants to know everything, but he does not want everyone to notice him or anyone to notice him. Okay, so according to this situation, according to this sentence, here the correct answer is B, that is fish out of water. So according to this, B is the correct answer, that is fish out of water. So answer of this question is B. Okay, I hope you understood all these questions very well. Okay, now the last 10 questions of this paper are left, and that is question number 31 to 40. Now what type of questions are these? The questions in this section are based on what is stated or implied in the passage given below. It means there is reading comprehension. First, we have to read the unseen passage, and after that, we have to mark the questions that follows. Okay, for each question, choose the option that most accurately and completely answer the question. It means first we have to read the entire passage, and after that, we have to look for the correct options, or we have to mark the answers. We have to figure out the answers from the passage that is given below. Okay, so let us first read the entire passage. So this is the passage as you can see over here. First of all, let us read the entire passage, and let me just keep this aside. Okay, and now let us read the entire passage. The words invention and innovation are closely linked. So here we are talking about two words, that is invention and innovation. Invention refers to when some person he invents anything or he makes something newest. Okay, when he makes something the newest thing of all, when he just makes something which has never made before. And innovation refers to when he makes something new in the existing invention. For example, if there is a phone, that is suppose mobile, it was invented, but now versions, for example, the new versions are coming, the new apps are coming. So these are innovations. Okay, means something new which is added to that particular, or when something some new feature is added to that which has never done before. It means phone is actually invented, but now the mobiles, the versions, the apps, they are innovations. Okay, are closely linked, but they are not interchangeable. It means they are not substitutes of each other or the synonyms of each other. The inventor is a genius. Inventor means one who has invented, is a genius who uses his intellect, imagination, and time and resources to create something that does not exist. It means that does not exist. He made anything which is newest. But this invention may or may not be utility of the masses. Utility to the masses may be possible. Whatever he has been invented may be possible. This is not for the use of masses. It is the enterprising innovator who uses various resources. So innovator is the person who uses these resources, skills, and time to make the invention available for use. It means innovator is a person who make that particular invention marketable. It means which can be launched into the market and which can be used by the consumers. The innovator might use invention as it, modify it, or even brand two or more inventions to make a marketable product. A great example is that of iPhone, the iPhone, which is a combination of various inventions. It is an invention in the result of countless trials and errors. Trials and errors means many trials and flaws that have been noticed, and after that they were ruined, and again something new has been invented. So can be the case with an innovation, and in fact this case can occur in innovation as well. When someone is inventing something, he must have made many trials, he must have made many errors, and again that failure, They must have instigated him to do something better. And this can be the case in the innovation as well, because in innovation as well, maybe something which has been done, or when some modification has been done that has not been, and that is not good, and he has to innovate it again. Okay, not every attempt to make an invention is successful. Of course, not every innovation sees the light of the day. It means appear to all the people. When some innovation has been made, maybe possible, it does not become the light of the day. Light of the day means to make known to everyone, to be known to everyone, to be known to everyone. That is, maybe possible, it is not known by known to anyone. Okay. Benjamin Franklin had the belief that success does not come without challenge, mistake, and in a few cases, failure. So, failure can also be faced. One of the world's most famous innovators, Steve Jobs, says, sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your innovations with another innovations or other innovations. It means whenever we some people they make innovations, maybe possible they make mistakes, and they have to realize, or they have to admit it, or they accept their mistake. Yes, they have done, they should confess it at the same time and try to improve it, and for the other innovations. Thus, inventors and innovators have to be intrepid enough. Intrepid means fearless or dauntless. Okay, so they should be fearless enough to take risks. So they should not worry about the risk. They should be adventurous. They should be fearless so that they can take risks. Consider failures as a stepping stones. They should consider failures as a stepping stones means motivators, not the stumbling blocks. Stumbling blocks means when someone keeps something to end, or obstacles. Okay, they should not see failures as obstacles. In fact, they should see failure as the motivators. Some inventions are the result of keen observation or a simple discovery. The inventor of Velcro, also called the zipless zipper. Now, you must have seen many in many cases, for example, in bags or in some kind of clothes, some kinds of clothes, there is a zipper, or that is zipless zipper. It means it does not contain any zip. You can close that particular box or bag with the help of something which is a sticky, an element which is a sticky, and another part, another strip which is again sticky, and they both the strips they stick together. They s- they s- sorry they You can say they stick with each other, and they close the bag. Okay, so that is called zipless zipper. That is Velcro. They are of white or black color usually. Is the Swiss engineer George T. Mastrel. He was hiking in the woods. Woods means forest. When he found birds clinging to his clothes. Birds means you must have seen something green in color, which is sticky, and it was just clinging. Clinging means fitting towards his clothes, or sticking towards his clothes, and also clinged to another object, or also his dog's fur. It means it was clinching, or you can say pasting or sticking on his clothes as well as his dog's fur. Back at home, he studied birds. So he studied about birds. It means those sticky, uh, you can say hooks. He discovered that each burr was a collection of tiny hooks which made it clench to another object. A few years later, he made a patented the strips of fabric, as you must have seen, that came to us as Velcro. Okay, so you must have seen, all of you must have seen in the case of bags or all strips which are sticky. Okay, so there are strips. For example, these type of strips they are one strips this contains something like this which is a sticky, and another strips is pasted towards it on it, and they make the back close. Okay, they are generally white or black in color. The world of inventions and innovations, so this is just an accidental invention. He just saw the burr, and this idea came to his mind. Innovations in a competitive one. But the race does not end here. It also prevalent in case of getting intellectual property rights. There have been inventors who failed to get a single patent, while there have been some who managed to amass numerous patents in their lifetime. There are many people who do not get patents for any of his invention, whereas there can be a person who get numerous, maybe many patents for his inventions. Edison had 1093, it means 1093 patents to his credit. That is really a large number. We relate the telephone with Alexander Graham Bell. It means we know that Alexander Graham Bell, he had invented the telephone. Whereas it is believed that around the same time, Antonio Meucci had also designed the telephone. Okay, whereas we know this contribution of telephone only towards Alexander Graham Bell, whereas there is some another person as well who invented telephone, but his name is nowhere. Maybe possible he did not get patent due to lack of resources and various hardships. It may be possible he did not have money, he did not have resources, various hardships, he could not proceed with the patent of his invention. Okay, it is also believed that Elisha Gray had made a design for the telephone and applied for the patent at US patent office on the same day as Graham Bell did. It means both the person, they applied for the patent in US office on the same day. By sheer chance means by luck. Okay. Graham's lawyers turned to file the papers came first. So by luck, his file was opened first. Hence, Graham was granted the first patent of the telephone. Whereas this was Elisha Gray also who had submitted her patent in the same office. It is not easy and at times almost impossible for an inventor to be innovator too. Maybe possible a person who is inventor, maybe possible he cannot be an innovator, or maybe possible he is innovator as well. There are few like Thomas Edison. It means only a few people are there who are inventors as well as innovators. Invention is one thing, innovator is the person who make that invention uh, uh, come in the market, or launch it like a commodity in the market which can be bought by another one. It means he does marketing as well. Edison, who graduated from being an incredible inventor to a successful manufacturer and a businessman with brilliant marketing skills. So he was the one who had brilliant marketing skills. So he was the he was the one who was inventor as well as innovator. I hope this passage is clear to you all. Really a nice passage and talked about facts. Okay, so let us see the questions based on this passage. This is question number 1. As you can see over here, the text in the passage can be best termed as. So how can you define this passage as? Is it narrative, descriptive, persuasive, or expository? Now, narrative refers to when we narrate some story, when we tell some story. Now, it is not actually the story about any person. In fact, it is in this passage we can see various facts or events which are described. Okay, descriptive is when we describe either a picture or some composition. Suppose a picture composition, like a picture composition, that is descriptive. Narrative is the storytelling. Okay, persuasive when we instigate someone to do something, whereas we have not motivated anyone in this story. It is expository. Expository means where facts are described, so here in this, various facts have been described about various events. So according to this, D will be the correct answer, that this is an expository story. Expository can be fiction. Okay, can be non-fiction. Expository is non-fiction, where facts are described, like scientific facts, like inventions, inventors. So these are this is actually the expository genre of literature. Now let us move to the next question. The main idea of the author is to. So, what is the main idea of the author in this passage? Highlight the difficulties faced by innovators. Focus on the hardships of patent seekers. Compare innovators or to inventors. Reveal the importance of inventions. Now, if we talk about this passage, as we have seen over here, now let us get back to the passage. Here, the passage is in each and every para we have talked about the difference between invention and innovation. Okay, and here we have shown the disadvantages, sorry, the drawbacks with invention as well as with in innovation. Also we have shown in some paragraph about the patent seekers, that may be possible they get the patent, or they do not get the patent. So nothing has been elaborated more than the difference between invention and innovation. So according to this, the correct answer is, that is, compared innovators to inventors. So according to this, C is the correct answer, that is, compare innovator to inventors. Okay, now let us move to the next question. The author believes that, now what does author believe? Innovators enhance the utility of inventions. Innovators means one person who is going to market that particular product. Enhance means, you can say, uh, increase the utility of inventions. Obviously, whatever invention has been made, innovators, they just enhance that invention, they just modify it and make it marketable. So this is actually the correct sequence, the correct term. Innovators face fewer challenges than inventors do. No, they both face challenges. So this is not the correct answer. Every inventor has a patent for invention. No, many inventors are there who do not get inventions. Sorry, who do not get patent. As you can see, it is written in the last passage that there were two people. Antonio Mucci, he did not get patent just because of the resources, lack of resources. And also one Alicia Gray, she did not or maybe she did not get patent just because of her luck. Only the Graham Bell, he got the patent for the telephone. So there are, not all the inventions get uh, patent. Okay, so this line is also incorrect. Invention is the same as innovation? No, they both are different. Therefore here, according to this, A is the correct answer, that is, innovators enhances the utility of inventions. Now let us move to the next one. uh, Benjamin Franklin and Steve Jobs believe that. What did they believe? Let us see the options. There is no place for mistakes in the process of making an innovation. Making a mistake before finding success is not unusual. It means, when if we make a mistake before finding success, it means when we make mistakes we are not successful and we are making mistakes. This is common. In fact, everyone faces this situation. Failure is permanent stumbling block. All innovators have to go through failure. Now let us see each and every line and check for each and every line in the passage. Now if you see that this is given over here, that we should not, first of all, failures as stepping stones and not stumbling blocks. It means failure should not be considered stumbling blocks. So according to this, uh, C is the incorrect sentence. All innovators have to go through failure. No, actually, it is given that they face challenges. It does not mean that they have to go failure only. Now, there is no place for mistakes in the process of making an innovation. Now, if you see this, uh, the inventors and were intrepid enough to take risks. Okay, and the next, making a mistake before finding success is not unusual. It means it is common. So B is the correct answer according to the situation given. Okay, B is the correct answer. Making a mistake before finding success is not unusual. Now let us move to the next one. Next question. That is, Velcro can be best described as. If you talk about Velcro, it is given in the second, no, in the fourth paragraph. Some inventions are the result of keen observation of simple discovery. The inventor of Velcro, also called zipless zipper, is a Swiss engineer George T. Mastrel. He was hiking in the woods when he found birds clinging to his clothes and his dog's fur. Back at home, he studied the birds. He discovered that each bird was a collection of tiny hooks which made it clench to another object. A few years later, he patented the strips of fabric that came into us as Velcro. So, according to this, uh, Velcro can be best described as a highly planned and deeply researched invention. No, he was just going through woods and he uh, saw those clingers and he get in his mind about Velcro. A fruit of failure? No, he did not fail in it. The need of the hour? No, it was not required. It is an accidental invention. When he was just going through woods and he got this uh, got this in his mind and he found out this. Okay, so this is just an accidental invention. So according to this, D is the correct answer. Now let us move to the next question. That is question number 36. It is believed that Graham Bell became the first patent holder of the telephone because of uh, his ingenuity and good fortune. Ingenuity means creativity or imagination. Okay, imagination or creativity. Okay, and good fortune. Obviously, he was a creative person. Sorry, it is creative. It was a creative. He was a creative person, Graham Bell, and also it was his luck that made him the first patent holder of telephone. So obviously, he was creative. Okay. So, the carelessness of Elisha's lawyer, the clever trick played by his lawyer, the biased officials in the patent office. Now, actually, it was his ingenuity and good fortune. So, that made him the first patent holder for the telephone. Okay, so according to this, A is the correct answer. I hope you understood this question very well. Now, let us move to the next one. Which of the following is untrue? It means which is the false statement. So, read this particular word very carefully. This is, they are asking about the untrue, means they are asking about the false statement. Okay, inventors may not be innovators. Innovators are not expected to be enterprising. To get a patent, the applicant has to follow a legal process. Intellectual property rights are not always easy to get. Now we have to look for the false statement. Okay, if we talk about the first sentence, innovators may not be innovators, inventors may not be innovators. No, they can be innovators. So this is true statement. Innovators are not expected to be enterprising. Enterprising means resourceful imagination. Okay, resourceful, you can say resourceful. Now if innovators, they are not resourceful, how will they innovate anything? So this is untrue statement. To get patent, the applicant has to follow a legal process. As you can see that a lawyer is involved in it. They have to apply in the patent office. Of course, they have to follow legal processes. So this sentence, this statement is correct. Intellectual property rights are not always easy to get. Of course. So according to this, B is the correct answer, because innovators, they need to be imaginative and creative. They should be resourceful only. Okay, but here it is not it is given that they are not expected to be enterprising, which is incorrect. So this is very simple. B is the correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. This is question number 38. Which of the following text from the passage clearly indicates failure? The world of inventions and innovations is a competitive one. Not every innovation sees the light of the day. So they are just asking about the line which clearly indicates failure. As you can see, not every innovation sees the light of the day. It means not every innovation is there that come to the knowledge of everyone. So that means it becomes fail. Okay. Thus, inventors and innovators have to be intrepid enough to take risks. So which line clearly indicates failure? Obviously, it is showing that the person have to be ready for the risks, but it is not showing that he will be fail. According to this, B is the correct answer. So this B statement is correct. That is, not every innovation sees the light of the day. That clears that though not every innovation gets success. Okay. Now let us move to the next question. This is question number 39. Which of these words can replace the word intrepid? It means we have to tell the meaning of intrepid, which is fearless. That means daring. So according to this, C is the correct answer. That is daring. Okay. Hasty means to be fast. Intellectual means using intelligence. Rich means when person has a lot of wealth or money. Okay. Now let us move to the last question. That is question number 40. What is the which of these is the antonym of word laudable? Laudable means praiseworthy. When someone praises someone else. Okay, this is praiseworthy. And antonym means opposite. Okay, antonym means opposite. Now let us see the antonym or the opposite of the word praiseworthy. Of course, praiseworthy cannot be the answer. Praiseworthy means which deserves praise, or the good compliments. Challenging means which is full of challenge. Tiring, which is tired, uh, which can make a person tired. Disgraceful means disrespected. So according to this, disgraceful is the correct answer. So D is the correct answer, that is disgraceful. Okay, so these were 40 questions that we have done in this section, and the questions were very easy. But you have to just read each and every word and each and every line carefully so that you can answer the questions carefully. The questions were not hard, they are not difficult, but they are descriptive questions, and you have to read each and every question carefully so that you can answer all the questions very well. I hope you understood this uh, entire exam paper very well. So these were 40 questions that we have done in CLAT 2019, and after this we'll discuss the questions of previous year CLAT 2020. I hope you understood each and every question very well. Thanks to you.